They said he couldn't show up in big games. Remember that? They said he don't show up in big games. He can't lead a young squad. He can't do this and he can't do that. And look at him do it for somebody else. Where are all those internet keyboard geek squad general managers? Front and center, goofies. There's a difference between theories and actuality. This is what you get in reality, in real time, production. You can't explain concepts and think it's the same as living and existing and breathing and performing on the court. Don't talk to me about none of your theories. If you ain't hoop like that, if you ain't nice like that, if you ain't never give it up like that, I don't want to hear shit. Don't talk to me if you rode the bench and then you found the keyboard and then, nah, if you wasn't nice, niggas ain't never stop you in the street and tell your son how nice you was. Don't talk to me about nothing. Everybody knows something, and then when they wrong, they try to tuck and hide in the closet. I told people, we can't let this man go. P is one of them ones. A bunch of us were saying the same thing. You can't let this man go. It's not on him. You can't put certain responsibilities on everybody to carry bum-ass grown men who can't hoop and make educated basketball decisions at the highest level because they're no longer focusing on performing. They're focusing on the lifestyle a little bit more. We understand what this is. It's ridiculous. We're going to watch Pascal Siakam go to the finals with somebody else. That's like me watching one of my main girls who I love get married to somebody else when she should be with me. And she knows that. And she wants to be with me. But something happened. I made a decision, or I gave her no choice to make a decision. And I got to be the best. I got to muster up all the courage and manhood in me to stand firm and hold her down and support her in this day that should be ours. I know what Dwayne Wade felt like. Don't you want to just go to the wedding and be like, baby, no. I love you, don't leave me. Not with him. Shout out to the Pacers for making him feel at home and for appreciating the player that he is and what he brings to the table. This shit is bittersweet. Yo, I'm so happy for Pascal, but my heart is broken in the same regard. I'm happy for him. I'm damn near coming to tears right now talking about it. Nigga, this shit it's beautiful. But you know what it is? It's a beautiful problem. I wouldn't have it no other way. If P is going to go somewhere else, let him land someplace where he's loved and respected, where he can dominate and prove everybody wrong and get back to the finals. And it ain't take long either. It ain't take 4 years. It's within the time span where the momentum and energy is at its highest. We ain't got to wait 4 years or 3 years or 2 where we're no longer excited. We came in with expectation and excitement watching this shit, and we are at the... He's almost back in the finals without us. You funky bitch, you. You sat up here and let this man go and complain and whine and do this whole... And he's gone. He's really... This is the first time I truly realized he's gone. In the back of my mind, it's like, yo, he might... You know what I mean? You know how it is. When you in a relationship, you hoping... You know how it takes 7 years to get over some shit. A heartbreaking and a changing relationship, and she moves on, and you always see that she might come back. This thing might get back to the way it used to be. But it ain't gonna never be that way. He gone. Yo, for real, he's gone. That game last night made me realize he's gone. They about to go to the finals, and we gotta watch that shit. with love in our hearts and tears in our eyes, we gonna watch this. You fucking right they could be OKC. If they play like this, you goddamn right they could be OKC. If they play like this, and the referee, you see what the refs are doing. You see what the refs are doing. Man, listen. He dropped 30 last night. Big game performance. Big game performance. The performance that they said he could never have, and he can't be a part of this, and he don't have that, and you don't have to. No, there is no such thing as a perfect basketball player. You're gonna have flaws, and you're gonna have assets. But this man gives you effort. He gives you energy. He gives you everything that he is, whether it works out or not. And he don't complain. He didn't complain when he wasn't getting the ball while Tyrese Halliburton was trying to get back in basketball form because he went to the Olympics. That's why I wasn't throwing the fucking Pacers under the bus, because I understood what it was. All right, this thing got to get his game back. It's hard, and that's hard to do. It's hard to get back to all-star, all-NBA perspective and performances with your team relying on you to win after having an Olympic summer where you can't really work on your game. And he sat on the bench the whole Olympics. Wasted a whole summer. So they had to wait a whole season almost for him to get back in the swing of things. And now they in stride. It's like, it's almost how it was before Pascal got there. You add Pascal. Mo better makes it more better. This team is magnificent, man. What more can you say? And I told you they left the door open for Pascal to have another 30-point performance because he had that 39 early. Second game in the Garden. Now you give him confidence and more of an opportunity to do it again. He's going to close this series out. The Knicks are not going to come out of this one. And it's not they're trying to blame everybody instead of just accepting the fact that this moment was too big for the team that they are. They need a new coach. That's all it is. It ain't Jalen Brunson keeping the ball too long. It's the system. He's playing according to Thibodeau's system. Didn't Thibodeau do that with Derrick Rose? That's what he does. He did the same thing with Derrick Rose. That's why they ain't go nowhere. When Derrick Rose got hurt, it was over. Then Jimmy Butler, they ain't go nowhere with that. He has a way of coaching that limits you. It can get you but so far, and that's okay. Just certain realities you got to accept. Niggas live in a fantasy world. They ain't even real. Based off of shit they ain't never do, never will do, ain't never seen done. And it's hard. It's going to be hard as hell because the NBA trying to get that. They got to make all that money back from that deal they got, that $78 billion. They got to make all that money back. That's why they brought Michael Jordan in to talk. Yeah, okay. We've heard Michael Jordan speak, so I don't know how that's going to work out. He's not interesting like that. He's dope. He's a dope player, but he's not an interesting guy to conversate with. Like, okay, unless he talking to Dave Chappelle and learn some shit, I don't see it changing anything. But Pascal's success against the Knicks is just beautiful because during the season, he only averaged like 16.7 points a game against the Knicks in their 3 games. And everybody thought they got an answer for him. Pascal ain't going to shine. He's averaging almost 20. He's averaging almost 26 a game. They ain't got no answer for him. They can't stop him at all. They have nothing for him. He can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. He just got to execute. They have no answers. I love you, OG, but you can't guard him. We were interested in that conversation for a couple since y'all been traded. And I said, if there's anybody that could possibly stop Pascal, it's probably OG. He's been around him the longest. OG ain't even got no answers for that shit. There's no one that can guard him, then it's over. Put him in that category with the others, the Kevin Durant's and the LeBrons and the Lucas. Put him in that category. Stop fucking around. Let's stop lying. Y'all keep saying he ain't he ain't a number one. Well, all those number ones y'all love so much can't go nowhere. Maybe I told you the league is full of number two pencils. But y'all keep trying to jam people in the number one spot. There are no more number ones. Those type of people are no longer being created. These are number two pencils, and there's nothing wrong with number twos. They need more support. Stop putting them in the front. You put them in the front, bring the group. This is not Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5. There's no superstar really stepping ahead of everybody else. You just keep picking your favorite player, hoping it works out. It's a group. This is Drew Hill. This is, everybody can sing. You need everybody to be able to sing. You need everybody on the same page. You need everybody doing what they do best. Yeah, sometimes some guys gonna go solo, but for the most part, it's 4-part harmony. Now they got like 24 members, but it was always four guys. Now it's like 30 of them. But it is what it is. There's no more number ones there's no more Michael Jordans. It's over. No more, you're not gonna see Grant Hills. You're not gonna see that no more. It's over. It's okay. He's the best supporting player you're gonna find in the league. He accepts that role as a number two. He thrives in that. You think Kevin Durant could be a number two? You think they have the ego? You think LeBron can? They can't do it. They don't have the ego. They're used to being. This man is no problem. Let me be the number. He supported Tyrese Halliburton. That performance elevated Tyrese Halliburton's performance. That was already ridiculous. This motherfucker almost had a 20-point triple-double in the first half. I'm gonna talk about Tyrese when I come from work. I need a minute. This is gonna be point guard talk when I talk that Tyrese shit though. That boy earned all my respect. I respect him 100%. That boy different. Different. You can't underestimate and you can't replace players like Pascal. Like people just have this weird affection for the fantasy world when it comes to reality-based sports and entertainment. This is not 2K where you can create you another individual. And no, this is real life. There's a such thing as once in a lifetime. That's real. When they say once in a lifetime, that's real. The opportunities you get today, you may never see again ever. Or you might not see for another 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Pascal is 1 in a million. And they talked about it like they could just replace him. This ain't about numbers. This ain't about stats. It's deeper than what you see on paper. You can't just look at the lyrics and think that's going to make you a hit song. It's where's the passion, the emotion? Where's the intangibles? He has the intangibles. If you have a job, you want a Pascal Siakam working with you. Give me a Pascal. We're going to work all day. We're going to figure it out. Nigga, we got a problem. Nah, don't call the manager. We figure it out. All right, let's do it. See who's going to solve the problem. If it don't work, we go see the manager. See what we got to do. We're going to figure it out. We ain't calling nobody. We're going to figure this out. Whatever mess we make, we're going to clean it up. Whatever problems, we're going to figure it out. We're going to be right here. We're going to waste our whole shift till we get it. I don't know what, we can't just have this attitude, this entitlement, this arrogance. I don't know what it is, but you just don't replace good people. That's only a mistake young people make because they think everybody's replaced. You can do it, you can get enough. Yeah, we got two guys that average the same numbers that he averaged, but they're not gonna get us the same results because they have a lot. There's a lot to be desired. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of lessons. There's a lot of information that this man has that we're just letting walk out the building. It's not just that he can hoop, he can pass on information. Just like with Fred. These guys have informations. Norm, Kawhi, all these, Chris, everybody got information that they can pass down to the next generation. That's the most important thing. Man, we done gave the Pacers a championship, possibly. They've been to the Eastern Conference Finals twice with Pascal. Easy work, too. Now they on their way to the finals. We probably gave Indiana a championship. They are forever indebted to us. At least in my mind. But we listen, I don't even understand. Like, shout out to P. You deserve every second of this. He was speechless when they was interviewing. I was like, yeah. Sometimes it be like that, Chev. You don't know, you guy can't gather the words because it's, yeah, all these bum ass niggas talking this. And they got their backpack on and their goggles looking like Kurt Rambis. They talking the hypothetical, hyperbolical, all that theoretical, and they ain't got shit to do with what's on the court. Nobody thinks like that when they on the court. All that goofy theory shit, that's nobody thinks about any of that when they hooping. It's all instinctual. But y'all, man, listen, man. Shout out to P. He got the instincts of a champion. It's showing. One more game away from the finals. If there's anybody that could get it done, it's him. The Knicks are a good team. They went as far as they could go. You can't blame anybody. If you're going to blame somebody, it's Thibodeau. He didn't rectify the bench. Benedict Mathurin almost outscored their bench by himself. And Pascal has no answer. There's no, you know what I mean? Somebody got to go home. Okay? It's just like that sometimes. Shout out to P. It is what it is. He's going to the finals without us. I don't even know how to. I'm happy, but I'm heartbroken in the same regard. If you ever been in love, you know what I'm talking about. This shit is crazy.